to day 4 of our Disneyland Paris travel vlog. This morning's been a wee bit more fast paced than normal. We got up early and put our luggage, packed everything, put our luggage in the hold all bit at the hotel.
Yeah, in the luggage room.
The luggage room. And basically have checked out before heading to the park for early magic hour rather than having to rush back to the hotel to check out at 11 AM. So we're all checked out, heading to the park. And when we popped our luggage in, we were really lucky. There was actually like a shuttle bus just pulling into the hotel. So for a change we just jumped on that. So we're just kind of walking quickly to get to the park.
Yeah,
so
we'll hit Disneyland Park.
Disneyland Park today, because like we say, we have spent a lot of time at the Studios Park. So
And the plan is just to go straight to Bigthundermountain because we've not been able to do that since the first day.
Yeah, because obviously last night it broke down. And
the night before the queues were too long.
Yeah, so we're going to prioritise that today. It seems that when we're doing early magic hour at the Studios Park, we prioritise Crush's Coaster, and then for us, the next best ride is Bigthundermountain at Disneyland Park. So we're going to prioritise that this morning, and hopefully it won't be too long a wait time. So I'm just going to head through security now, and we'll catch up when we're in the park. Pretty much right at the front of the Disneyland Park queue to get into the park. Really lucky, not many people waiting, so yeah, we'll just kind of run to Bigthundermountain, and I don't know, I'm hoping for less than a 10-15 minute wait. So this is the perks of coming early, being organised for your early magic hour. Studios Park looks really busy this morning actually for getting into.
Yeah, it looks busier than it has been.
Than it has been for us, yeah. So I mean, there's maybe 20 people in front of us to get into the park, so it's really good. So yeah. Okay, so it's a 5-minute wait for Bigthundermountain. 5 minutes?
A walk on, really.
Yeah, we should be able to just walk on. They are testing the ride just now, so yeah. That's the shortest that we've waited since we've been here, 5 minutes with Big Thunder.
Yeah.
Apart from that, was it the first day or first night? Did we go on it the first night? Can't remember, but this could be the quickest that we've got on Big Thunder. Front row of Big Thunder.
The wildest ride in the wilderness.
It's actually quite quiet, like I'm surprised. I thought there would be more people running for this ride. Here we go! third time on Bigthundermountain. Yeah, we went on, it's like a 5-minute wait time still.
So we're just keeping going.
We're going to keep going for as long as we can. We're going to see if we can hit like 5 times before the park opens and magic hour's over. So yeah, third time. Keeping the 5. I don't think you can do enough of this ride. So we're just trying to get as much in as we can before we go. I think we're on row 9, so we're like just over halfway back. The further back you go, I think the best the ride is, to be fair. Just incredible, honestly. The best. So we're going to go on for a 4th time. Just keep going, see how many times we can do it. I think it's funny filming this though, because I am like such a straight faced person on a ride. Like I'm like smiling and I like so we're about to head on Big Thunder for our 5th time. We were row 5 that time and I was on the left hand side and I actually got soaked. We usually get a wee bit of a spray with the water, but I got absolutely soaked, so I was just unlucky. So we're going on for a 5th time.
Absolutely loving it.
Yeah, it's great. We just wanted to say, when you are queuing for Big Thunder, can you get halfway through the queue and it starts to branch off, there's a railing and you can go right or left. We recommend staying left. We've always got on quicker that way. People do tend to stick to the right, so if you go left, you can sometimes skip maybe about 10. I mean, on busier times, maybe like up to 15-20 people. So you get a wee bit of a head start, so I'll show you in a wee sec. Like I say, when it branches off, you'll see the railing in front of you, keep left. And we've always got on a little bit quicker than people that have been right. Okay guys, so here's where we branch off. So you want to stick to the left. So we've just got past all those people. I mean, that was a lot of people. Okay, we're going for ride number 6 on Bigthundermountain. We're starting to feel a little bit dizzy. So yeah, that's the park officially open now. So we're going to do it once more. I think 6 times is enough. And then everybody will sort of be piling over there. The queue time will just get longer.
So glad we prioritised this.
Yeah,
amazing.
Because we missed out the last couple of days by not really getting on it much, so yeah, we're happy with our 6 times. So that one we were sat on row 3 and it was actually like, we felt like it was quite rough. We were like banging into each other. Yeah, it was quite wild. So definitely think the further back you go on the train, the better. So, but it's just pot luck, you can't choose where you sit. You just sometimes get lucky. So, Bigthundermountain number 6, here we come.
Hang on to them hats and glasses, 'cause this here's the wildest ride in the Paris. Hands and arms inside the train and remain seated at all times. Now, hang on to them hats and glasses, 'cause this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
So we're on back row. Back row. Back row for our 6th and last ride on Bigthundermountain. This is the best seat on the ride. No one behind us. So yeah, let's just enjoy it. So we're just about to head on Phantommanor. Phantommanor is one of my favourites. So we're going to go and do that because that's a 5-minute wait time. and this may well be our last time on this today before we go home, depending on queue times and where else we end up in the park. So yeah, we're going to go and do that. We are hoping to try and find somewhere for breakfast, brunch. We have been bringing breakfast with us. We've had little pan of chocolats and stuff with us, so we just stand and eat them when we're waiting in line for queues first thing in the morning to save some time. But we were hoping to maybe try and get something a bit more substantial today. Maybe even like a nice cheese toastie or something like that. The place that we did want to go to for the cheese toastie isn't open until 11:30, and it's on Main Street. What's the name of the place, Ali, that we want to get the cheese toastie from?
I think it's a delicatessen. I don't know if it's just called that, but it's
Yeah.
on the site.
So we were wanting to get one, so we might, I don't know. Depends if we can wait till then for breakfast, or if we want to go somewhere else beforehand.
Here is crazy. It was a half ride this morning,
After
and then
we were parking.
Yeah, and then Bigthundermountain dried the rest of it.
Yeah, like we won't even talk about my hair this whole trip. I think the thing is, because it's been raining, I mean it's been forecast so much that I just figured I've just been washing it or chucking it in pleats or leaving it frizzy, because the slightest bit of dampness on my hair, it just frizzes, so there's no point in trying to make my hair look good. So yeah, we're going to head on Phantommanor, and then we'll see what we're going to do for food after that, so we can get something tasty on our last day for breakfast, okay?
Alright, you Junior Space Rangers, listen up. Zurg is using the stolen battery cells to energize a secret weapon. Our mission is to find his robots and his secret weapon and blast them. Green Squadron will retreat stations. Report to the flight deck for immediate launch. To infinity and beyond.
C'est parce qu'il parle anglais, peut-être, tu comprends pas, c'est ça, il dit juste qu'il a besoin. Je pense qu'il a besoin. On a écouté.
Les scanners détectent plus.
Back in Autopia, and Ali is driving this time. We had a purple car the last time, we've got a purple car again this time. So we're just going to have a wee whiz on the track at lightning speed. Starters, that may well be our last go on that today before heading home, depending on wait times. The park is filling up a lot just now, so it's 12 o'clock, so we think that we're just going to grab lunch now before all the restaurants and stuff get really busy. So yeah, we're going to go and do that. Did say a 5-minute wait time for starters, but I think we queued for more. I'd say it's more about 20 minutes. The apps, I'm not sure how accurate they are today, because a lot of the wait times have been saying like 10-20 minutes, and the queues are huge. So yeah, we're going to head into Frontierland, somewhere new again for lunch today.
Yeah, the Lucky Nugget.
Lucky Nugget.
We're going to get, I think, barbecue spare ribs.
Barbecue spare ribs, yeah. Ali's kind of been in charge of pre-ordering food and stuff for our lunch and that while we've been on the
You
trip.
can't pre-order at this place we're going to.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to order when we get in there.
Yeah. So
at the barbecue cookout you could order, or cowboy cookout I think it's called.
yeah.
You could pre-order, but we didn't fancy that meal as much, and we smelt this one earlier and it smelled amazing.
We smelled it this morning when we were going to Bigthundermountain. We were like, we need to have that today. So yeah, some places you can book ahead for lunch on the app. It's kind of like it's like a speedy service. You can pre-order and then you just check in when you arrive at the restaurant and they get it ready for you, rather than having to queue. But at this place we can't do it, but it should be relatively quiet. It's just turned 12.
We were on Autopia before Star Tours, so that was
yeah,
that was funny.
that was a 20-minute wait. That
The car was so slow. Everyone else's cars seemed to be going much faster than ours.
when I had a shot though, I was the purple car, and I swear that was slower than everybody else's as well. Yeah, but it's a great wee ride actually. It's great for little ones because they really get that sort of experience of what it feels like to drive a car without it being dangerous. So it's good for the little ones, they love it, and adults, like we like it too. Yeah, so when we grab lunch we'll see how that is. Again, trying somewhere new, somewhere different to eat. We've tried to do a bit of variety on this trip, trying out different places so we can review the food. So we'll see how the Lucky Nugget goes. So we've just picked our food and got our seat. It's actually really cool in here. I have chose a burger and chips, and Ali has chose the barbecue ribs with I think she gets onion rings and chips. So basically it's €25 and you get your main with a side, you get a drink and a dessert. So we get a chocolate or like caramel sundae as well. So that's quite good for €25 I think. I'm quite impressed with that. We have really enjoyed this time not having a meal plan and just eating at different places. We do think it works out cheaper, and it gives you that flexibility as well to just try different things and go when you please. And like I say, there have been a lot of restaurants we have been able to pre-order on the app, and then we just turn up and say that we're there and pick up our food. So that's been really good for us. It saved us a lot of time. A lot of people do ask what's better, to have a meal plan or just eat where you please. We done the meal plan the last time and we've really enjoyed not being tied down to certain restaurants. We've really enjoyed not having a meal plan, and we think we've saved a little bit of money doing so as well. It's been just much more enjoyable. So I think the next time that we do come back here, we'll probably do the same again. I don't think we will go for a meal plan again after this because it's been really good. And we've tried like something different every day as well. Do you think that you would go for a meal plan again? I don't think that I would.
No,
not after this.
I think it's been good just being able to choose like when we want to eat and not have the pressure of like booking restaurants like months in advance.
Yeah. So I think that we'll just do this. Do this in future.
Quick services. It just allows a bit more freedom and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's probably suited us better.
Yeah, so I think we'll stick to this. So that's our opinion on it anyway. We think that we're definitely better off without a meal plan and just eating as we please, when we please, where we want. Because
Don't get me wrong, like it does have its benefits. Like if you pay for your food up front and you know you've got
you know what you've got.
times and blah, blah, then that might give someone structure to their day. But
yeah, so I don't know, it might be better for like families, couples, but just for us, we've really enjoyed the flexibility of just wherever we've been in the park at certain times. It's been good because we've tried so many different places. So yeah, we're really happy with the sort of food we've had, and it's really nice in here. It's really cool. It's got like a little stage and stuff. It's smart. So yeah, all the restaurants are themed as well. They're really nice. They've all got a different theme, and it kind of gives you like a nice feel to it when you're dining as well. I'm trying to think what my favourite has been so far, like favourite theme. Stark's Factory. I really like the inside of that.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I like this. This is nice.
Yes. Yeah, this is nice as well.
It's cool. It's like Western themed.
Yeah, it's really nice. I did like Stark's Factory though, it was really cool. Anyway, we're going to enjoy our lunch. I'll take a couple of pictures and drop it in the video for you to see. I'm starving now, I actually can't wait for it to arrive.
I don't know, I just ate a whole packet of this. It looks like it's going to be a big meal.
It
And
does.
I just ate a whole packet of jelly tots.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was a good move.
When we were in the queue for Autopia, I ate a whole pack of jelly tots and I had some like raisin chocolates. Is that how you pronounce them? Raisins, yeah.
So, yeah, when we were in the queue, all the kids were like looking at me eating my jelly tots, and I was just standing there quite smug eating them.
They were literally like eyeballing Ali for a jelly tot, but she wasn't sure. So, yeah, we'll have our lunch and see where the rest of the day takes us. So the Lucky Nugget, so far so good.
So we just finished our lunch at the Lucky Nugget. I had the spare ribs and chips, and it came with a couple of onion rings as well. Yeah, do you know what? I probably just picked the wrong thing. Like, I know that I picked that because that's what like their speciality is, but I wouldn't normally choose to eat ribs at home, and they were just a bit fatty. I wasn't too keen on it, and I ended up giving half of it to Laura. But to be fair, maybe eating a whole packet of jelly tots didn't help that much.
Yeah, I mean I thought it was okay, like the bits that weren't too fatty tasted good, the barbecue sauce was good, my burger was lovely, I really loved the sort of peppered seasoned bun, that was really good, and I enjoyed my caramel sundae as well. I'm really enjoying the ice cream at Disney. Like,
yeah, it's like soft serve. So
yeah.
we got the meal. So the meal came with a drink, a main meal, and an ice cream sundae.
Yeah. For €25.
For €25, and yeah, I think the ice cream is just it's soft serve, so it's not my favourite. But you're enjoying it.
I really enjoy it. Yeah, I like the Disney ice cream. So I feel really stuffed right now.
Yeah, because she's eating like
a meal for two people.
A meal and a half. Basically.
Yeah. So we're going to have a wee wander to Main Street.
Yeah, I think we're going to wander up through the shops, and then we'll decide from there what we fancy doing.
What we want to do next, because we think we've got maybe 3.5 hours left here. 4 a push.
Yeah, maybe about 3.5.
Yeah, before we need to head back to our hotel for getting picked up for the airport.
Yeah, unfortunately, while we were having lunch, I did get a notification through to say that our flight is delayed, but our private transfer's picking us up. Well, I had arranged it earlier than we required anyway, so it means we're going to have
even longer.
We're
going to have even longer at the airport, so I think our flight's delayed by like an hour and a half, so rather than, was it 10 to 10 tonight that it was supposed to be?
Yes.
It's now 20 past 11, so it's delayed by a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't get any later than that. Maybe need to try and have a little sleep at the airport or something.
Yeah, I know that Scotland are playing in the Euros tonight, so there might be somewhere at the airport that we could potentially watch that, but I mean, I'm not the biggest football fan, so I'm not too worried. It's probably just something to keep me occupied whilst we're sat at the airport, but we'll see.
Rugby fan though.
Yeah, massive rugby fan.
Yeah, massive Scotland rugby fan, not football. But yeah, we'll maybe see if we'll find something to do.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway,
or maybe the tennis will be on actually, because I'm a massive tennis fan, so maybe that'll be on in somewhere in the airport, or I can watch it on my phone or something.
It may actually work in your favour, you actually get a chance to watch it, whereas...
Yeah, because the grass court season's started, so they're all playing in England at the moment.
Yeah. So we'll head through Main Street and see if we just fancy dropping into some shops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
See what we fancy doing.
So the wait times in Disneyland Park and indeed in the Studios Park are all really long. So I don't think we're going to get any more rides done. But we've just wandered around Disneyland Park. We've been on It's a Small World. Laura tried to do a live on It's a Small World, but I think
I lost signal.
Yeah.
We done Star Tours again, didn't we? I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah, we mentioned that ages ago.
Earlier.
So we think we're just going to head across to Studios Park and just have a wander around and maybe pop into a couple of shops, and then I think that'll probably be about time for us to head back to the hotel and get our private transfer.
Yeah, there's been a couple of rides on this park today, so Hyperspace Mountain's been broken down.
Big Thunder is broken down quite a few times today.
Yeah, Ratatouille's been broken down as well in the Studios Park. So it's such a busy day in the park today, and with a couple of ride closures, it just makes everything else
much busier.
Yeah, so like Star Tours.
Yeah, it was at least a half hour, 45-minute wait for Star Tours.
We're going to try and do it once more before going home, but the queue was the biggest we've seen it since we've been here. So yeah, we've kind of got about an hour or so left until we're going to head back to our hotel. So we'll go to the studios, have a wee wander there, a wee look around the shops because we do like that park. So we're saying bye bye to the castle. Bye castle.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time. Yeah, so an hour left of our trip. Boo. Yeah, so we'll see what we'll get up to there for the last hour. Have a wee wander around today.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye bye castle. So we've just been a wander around Walt Disney Studios Park, been into the Ratatouille area and through Toy Story Playland. So busy, the park.
Yeah, I think this is probably the busiest day that we've seen, isn't it? Would you say? There has been, like I say, there's been a good few ride closures. Even Cars Road Trip was broken down. Hyperspace Mountain seems to be back up and running, but we're not sure if these ride closures have affected the wait times and all the other rides. So we're not going to wait for any of the rides, unfortunately, in Studios Park. But we had one last wander around, said goodbye to everything. I'm just going to head back to the hotel now, and yeah, just a wee getting picked up for our private transfer and go home. So we're just going to wave goodbye to Disney Studios Park. It doesn't feel the same if you don't say goodbye. So we'll say goodbye. Bye this time. See you next time, Disney Studios. So we've just grabbed a wee Starbucks, just walked through Disney Village.
Popped into the shop once again, even that was busy. Didn't purchase anything this time.
Yeah, the big Disney store.
I think that's the first time we've not purchased something.
Yeah, so we're just sitting on a wee bench in front of the big balloon that we've been on, that we're lucky enough to go on the first night. We haven't really seen it running much since we've here. I think we've seen it running one other time from the time that we went on it. I think it must be quite limited to sort of weather conditions for it to be in use. But yeah, so today's park day was only a half day because we're getting picked up at our hotel at 5:30. Our flight home was supposed to be 10 to 10 tonight, but it's been delayed until 11:20. So yeah, it was quite good flight times. It still gave us an opportunity to have half a park day, like,
yeah, like
the
most
morning.
of the day, the morning and most of the afternoon in the park.
Yeah. So we quite like that. So obviously we get the earliest flight possible here for our first day, and the latest flight home on our last day. So really just good flight times here, making the most of your park days, your time here. So
yeah, because when you stay in the Disney hotels, it gives you the ticket for each day. So like your arrival day and your leaving day as well. So you always want to make sure that you make the most of those, because if we didn't arrive until the evening on the first day and we left this morning, then we would have been paying for park tickets that we would have had very limited use for.
yeah, we definitely got used today because we went on Bigthundermountain 6 times this morning.
I know.
So we definitely made up for it and done a couple of other rides today. Looked around all the shops, had a wee wander around, say goodbye to both parks. So yeah, we're going to pretty much finish up the vlog here.
What was your highlight of the trip?
So many. Definitely not the balloon. No, it was good. It was a good experience, the balloon. It wasn't as terrifying as I expected it to be. A highlight probably has to be, there's so many. I love this morning that we just went on Big Thunder Mountain so many times,
Yeah,
6 times, done like, we've got back row, front row, we've done it all.
And the last time the cast member counted the people wrong, so we'd got put in a row, and then they realised, and we basically volunteered to step out. But in doing that, we then requested that we had back row on the last ride that we did of it, didn't we?
Yeah, so it was good karma.
Which was just amazing.
Yeah,
like,
so we were
it's
lucky.
so much better. If you go at the back, it's so much better.
Yeah. Highlights, there's so many, so it's hard to choose. Obviously we had the sort of front row for the fireworks last night.
That was really, really good.
That has to be a highlight.
And Crush's Coaster.
Crush's Coaster, was it
three times we did that?
I think we've done 3 times on this trip, yeah. So to have said that to have even not done it once, we would have been chuffed, because we were more than willing to pay for the premier access to ride that. But we got on it 3 times, and it was just incredible. The first 2 times we were front facing going round, and the last time we actually went on the rear of the cart, so faced backwards going up the climb. You didn't like it as much as the front facing, did you?
Didn't. No, I didn't
like it as much. You got a bug on you.
Yeah, it was. I felt like it was maybe more of a. It was a bit more of a thrill going backwards. Mm-hmm. Nah, I preferred it front ways, definitely.
Yeah, so you can see when you're climbing.
Yeah, I'm glad we did it.
Wait, it really. Do you know what? I'd heard good things about Crush's Coaster. I knew it was going to be a good ride, but it completely surpassed our expectations. Like when we rode that, we literally just looked at each other and were like, wow.
It was good.
Yeah,
really, really, really good.
The first time on it, like the whole way around, I was literally like, oh my god. Every turn we done, it was just, honestly, it was incredible.
She was like,
I was like, I'm not normally like
so much so I thought there was something wrong. I thought you were hating it, and I was like, are you okay?
Yeah, she was like, are you okay? So as you'll have seen if you've watched me riding like Big Thunder Mountain, like you obviously seen our sort of faces when we were riding that. I'm not really much of a, like, I don't really pull much expression when I'm riding.
You're very
like,
stoic,
yeah, like, I maybe like give a wee smile, but on Crush's Coaster, like the whole time, that is one ride I was like,
whereas
like,
that's me on like every ride.
That's on every ride. I think I maybe screamed a little bit on Crush's at one point actually, but that ride is absolutely phenomenal, honestly. You actually feel like you're riding the current in Finding Nemo, eh? Yeah, you actually do, like that's the whole point in the ride, it's in the dark. It kind of, because it is really dark at points.
It's not as dark, but well, to be fair, I don't know this for sure because I shut my eyes, but it's not as dark as Hyperspace Mountain, right? You can see a wee bit.
Oh, you can see a little bit more. You can actually almost see where the track is going slightly at bits. Hyperspace is dark. Avengers, I feel like Avengers was darker than Hyperspace. You literally had like two screens on 2 of the turns.
Yeah, you said there wasn't very much theming in that ride.
I didn't think there was very much theme. To me, it was so fast and dark and thrashy that I spent more time actually trying to position myself so I didn't get hurt, and then I still came up with a sore shoulder. I still came up with an injury. So I've done the Avengers ride once. I don't feel the need to do it again. Tower of Terror I only done once on this trip. I've done single rider. Just done it the once, and I've done Hyperspace Mountain once as well, single rider.
Yeah.
That was kind of like, I did do that last year. I done it twice last year. I feel like I enjoyed it more that time. I didn't enjoy it as much this year.
Maybe because you had my brother-in-law to go on with you.
Yeah, I think it's, do you know, I don't mind.
And I did go on with you once.
You did go on once,
I hated it.
and she was scarred for life. I don't mind doing single rider. I don't mind at all. Like, it used to be something I was a bit apprehensive about, you know, sitting next to someone you don't know. But I don't mind that. But I think it's definitely not the same vibe if you're on a ride yourself. I feel like if you're with someone you know, you kind of get a bit more encouragement, you're more hyped up, it's more fun, and because you can share the experience, you can chat about it after.
Yeah.
So I do feel like the single rider for me, like I say, Tower of Terror, I've done it once. If Ali had came on with me, I probably would have done it like a few times if she enjoyed that kind of thing. But obviously, completely understand she doesn't, so I would never force her to go on anything she doesn't want to, and vice versa.
I'd do it, I'd go on it, I'd hate it.
You've done it.
Yeah, I know, but...
She done it last year and didn't enjoy it, so I always think, try everything once, and if you don't enjoy it, you don't force yourself to do it again.
Yeah, I just mean like, I could go on it, but I know that I wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah, so there's no point.
So, you know, there's no point. It's not that, like, I just wouldn't go on it.
Yeah.
It's just that I just
What's the point in putting yourself through it if you're,
and it makes me feel a little bit ill, so I just don't see the point in making myself feel that way.
Let's talk about Phantommanor. I don't know what it is about that. I just absolutely love it. The theme, the feeling. I feel like every time we ride that, I just say, I want to live here. Like, I want to live in a Phantommanor. It's just amazing. I love it. I feel like so much work's gone into it, and for me, it's like the best ghost train in the world. Honestly, I just love it. Love Phantommanor. We've done so much. Like,
yeah, we've done loads.
We've done so much.
Absolutely loads. Sorry, Grace, I didn't film Peter Pan because we didn't want to spend like an hour and a half in a queue.
Yeah, Peter Pan. Oh, I mean that is such a popular ride, isn't it? The queue times for Peter Pan. Snow White. We did do Snow White though.
Yeah.
We done that for you girls. We done Snow White. We were going to do Pinocchio, but again the wait times on that were sort of 25 minutes to half an hour, and we kind of wanted to prioritise other things.
Mm-hmm.
We done the Teacups. It's a Small World. We done that twice. Again, not normally rides that we would do, but I think it's nice that they're kind of like the chill out rides, you know. Yeah. You can kind of chill out and give your feet a rest.
Yeah, and those Snow White, I wasn't expecting that to be so fast.
Yes, Snow White. So Snow White was a great ride for like the family, but I did vlog that. I'm sure that was on travel day, maybe 3?
Not travel day.
Ignore me, not travel day. Park day 3 or 2, maybe 3. Can't remember. But yes, I was filming Snow White, and it was like so fast. Like I couldn't keep up. Like it was like from one room to the next, the next, the next. But no, it was quite nice. Snow White was quite a nice ride.
Really good. We've had a great time. So yeah, we are just going to end this vlog here, I think, because we're now just going to go and sit in an airport for like 6 hours. Nah, maybe not.
Yeah, I'm going to need to find
about 5 hours or something.
Find a little bed or something in there.
Yeah. And then we're going to end up being quite late home, and I need to get straight to bed because I've got work in the morning.
Yeah.
And I need to run a couple of errands in the morning as well before.
It's going to be an early rise. But yeah, so this was our first Disneyland Paris vlog ever done. We did do an introductory vlog to introduce ourselves.
Around
Edinburgh, which is our capital city, because we're from Scotland. And so this is our first Disneyland Paris vlog, but hopefully the first of many. So yeah, it's been great, and like I say, it's a good memory for us to look back on, and for the family that couldn't be here with us, it's going to be good for them, especially the wee ones, to watch it back and see what we got up to. Yeah. So we hope that we've given you like some little tips to like keep in mind for your visit. Yeah. This is only our second time here together. Ali has been twice before now. We came together last year with family.
And I've been here for a day trip once before.
Yeah, so this is my second time in total being here. But I feel like for being our second time, we're already picked up quite a few things that we're sort of learning along the way, you know, to make things easier for us.
Yeah.
Even when queuing, and we've got like the ride time apps and stuff like that to keep us right. You can get notifications on them as well, so if rides are down you actually get a notification to say when the rides are back up and running, so you don't need to keep going back to that ride and check. Just all these little things you kind of pick up and learn along the way. But yeah, if you've enjoyed our vlog,
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
a comment.
Give us a like, a comment, and if you subscribe you'll get notifications every time we do a new vlog.
Yeah, because we're thinking potentially maybe end of the year, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're thinking about coming back soon. If not, it'll probably be next year, possibly. But yeah,
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
And there, you know, we might have a few other trips that we do.
Yeah,
that we might think about vlogging.
We might think about vlogging as well, but no, for now we're definitely going to be vlogging our Disneyland Paris trips. Definitely when we come together, when we come with family, it might be like a little bit different, but we'll vlog as much as we can and give as many tips as we can, because we've learned a lot of tips ourselves from other vloggers.
Yeah, I watch a lot of vlogs on YouTube, mostly in preparation. So
for our trip,
yeah, we're thinking of doing a trip to the States in the next couple of years. So yeah, I think I started watching vlogs kind of for that, and then it's just kind of progressed, and that's what I enjoy doing now in my downtime.
So we kind of figured, well, why don't we actually record our trips, put it into a little video, which is like a memory for us, and then if you guys want to watch and like learn anything from like what we do, and you can sort of get an insight into like the rides and stuff like that, and the food. Yeah, so every little helps. So yeah, like I say, thank you so much if you've watched, and if you've made it to this this video.
To the end of this video.
Yeah, to the end of this video if you've not fallen asleep. And we'll catch you next time when we're back, hopefully soon, eh?
Yeah, hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon.
So
okay.
Take care everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.